New School Hippie here. We're in Richland, Washington. I noticed these signs here. Someone had put them up, so I figured we'd get a few shots of these. Thank you, Richland Police Department. Let's back this out a little bit. We support the police. It's a good one. Now the ones that I don't understand is this one. You can't see there's a blue line on there and the flag, which is not good. We don't do that to the flag. I understand it, but not a good idea. Looks like let's see here. It's a POW flag. There's a little lady right there. There's our Washington flag. It's got George Washington on it. Some of you don't know. And this must be the Richland flag. It's not windy, so which is good because it gets cold around that on this side of the mountains. I do want to see what this says. It's right here. It's Richland Memorial Softball Field. Richland men who have their lives in World War II. They gave it up. There's actually a bunch of names on here. Okay, gimbal's back in order. What's this wall over here? Let's see what this is. 58. So 1958, Richland Police Department. Their 50th anniversary was in 2008. So they've been here since 1958. Chevy made a great Impala that year. Actually, one of my favorites. What are these? In honor of Jadwin Avenue. King Street. Okay, so they named these streets in honor of General Edgar Jadwin, West Point, United States Marine, I would assume. Class of 1989 and 1890. Wow, Spanish-American War, World War II. Wow. And then we got Knight Street. Doesn't say where the street is located, I don't think, but General John G.D. Knight, United States. Class of 1869. Sheesh. These are old. George Washington Way, in honor of our first President of the United States. Awesome. So that's cool. They have like these three. There's little hooks on them, so I don't know what the hooks are for. But maybe they hang wreaths or something on them, I would imagine. It's cool. There's a plaque here. Oh, okay. There's a plaque here. 50 years of service. They have all these names of all officers, I think. A lot of officers on these bricks. Probably see it a little better if I do that. This memorial made possible. Foundation. Huh. Not familiar. It's a nice police department. It's a really cool town because it's right on the Columbia River, which is awesome. It's a beautiful river. Pretty much runs between Washington and Oregon. This is the entryway. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice entryway. So if there was an emergency, I don't think it's open. Break the silence. It is open. Let's see what we have here. Concealed weapons permit. Offender report. There's a sign-in sheet or something. Here's the phone. Let me put my gimbal down a little bit so we can get better shots. Here's the phone. If you needed to call, so the door is open. So they do have it so you can make phone calls. You could drop off a statement if you want to. Concealed carry applications here. So the concealed carry is here. Application, and you would just drop it in that box. I really wish we had accommodated domestic violence. City period. Code information. Let's see what this is. What this is. It's kind of interesting. Oh my gosh. Check this out, people. If I'm reading that correctly without my glasses, a City of Richland nuisance code complaint form. Pretty awesome. Okay, so that's a complaint form. Very cool. Big ups, Richland. It's my first police department where I have found a complaint form. Very cool. We are taking this with us. Right here. They always have a cool case. So I'm going to try to get in on their case, see what cool stuff they have. Let's see. I'm going to try to look with my own eyes. Try to tell you what I see. So on that top shelf, I see some badges. I see a picture of some people. I see their old hats, their old motorcycle helmet. Looks like they did a wee bit science in the bottom right corner. And I think that's a freedom flag on that bottom shelf. Very cool. Frequent asked questions. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to try. I can't read it. Questions, answer. Question, answer. Look at that sign. Let's see if I can. see any cameras on me. Maybe there's some, maybe there's not. I would think there would be some in the lobby, but I don't see any pointing at the door that I'm at. So I don't even know if they knew I was even in here. I'm sure they knew I was in here, but this is very cool. Not very often you see a complaint form, so it's pretty cool. They have blue lights lighting up the bricks, because I think those bricks are probably the same color as the rest of the bricks, if not gray. Actually, they might be gray, but they light up blue, which probably makes them light up blue. They got a pretty cool police station here, man. This is real nice. And I know they got a lot of cars because I've driven by, and there's a lot of cars. Okay, so this is the gate where the officers would come in, right here. So it says police vehicles only. This would be their pad. Huh. Okay. There's barbed wire on the fence. Very big fence. A lot of barbed wire. That's cool. Keep them safe. Police vehicles only. One's coming in now. They're really cool trucks here. The crime scene response unit. Looks like we got 2 of those. 2 of those. It's a big yard. I mean, it's not a small yard at all. And it's very secure. A lot of barbed wire. A lot of barbed wire. I am just blown away because for me, it's the first place I've been to, police department, that has had this form. It's going to go in the scrapbook because even my own police department where we're at, they don't have complaint form. So let's hope the Sarge does that, because that was super cool. Maybe we can make a duplication, change a few things, and make it our own. I don't know. Seems pretty official. Wow, this is a big police department. It's a decent sized town. It's decent. Looks like it's a change of shift. I don't know. I see 2 officers going in. Because I've been seeing a lot of cars coming in. But, no, nobody leaving. So I think we're at shift change. It's close to 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, let's just say 22nd of March. That's the 2nd officer going in for shift on a Sunday. Because let me see. Let me go over here and count how many cars we got. We got 1 out here right now. There's got there's got to be 30 cars in it. And that's a pure guesstimation. That's a lot of cars for this place. I mean, the town isn't huge, but the outskirts of this town, I believe, are pretty big. So Richland actually is a pretty big town, I guess, but man, it's a lot of cars. It might be spot on. Maybe that's what you're supposed to have here. I don't know. I have learned to put my foot on my stand because bad shit happens when you don't. I don't see any cameras out here at all. Wait a minute. Nope. I just don't. There's no cameras in the lobby area. I don't see any at the gate. It's just weird, man. Just not see any cameras with this kind of... You got 2 incident response deals. You got 40 freaking cars. And you don't have a camera anywhere. I know there's cameras, but I just ain't seeing them. Maybe because I'm tired. I'm up. Been up for a couple hours. I just don't see a camera on this building. Maybe they got some new eagle-eye shit that I don't know about. But let me put this up a little bit so you can see. No cameras. No cameras. I've already showed you the lobby. No cameras. Not a camera at this entrance. Wow. I am serious. I don't see one camera here. I'm looking at lobby part from here. See, I can see it in where the seal's at. I don't see any fucking cameras. It's just really... It's unheard of. Maybe it's new. Or they're just... I don't know, man. I am completely tripping out right now. That there is not a camera on this police department. If I run into an officer, or even later, I got to ask, because this is odd. There is not one on the corner, none on these light poles. Okay. I have to call bullshit. There's no way I could be at a police department whatsoever and there is not a camera on it. On the building, on the fence, where their yard is, where they put all their cars, mobile units, there's not a freaking camera here. One of the weirdest things I've ever seen. We're going to do one more pass before we get out of here, because it's just not making sense to me. Just so you know, I am not sure what road this is, so we're not going to go there, because I was going to give the address, but I'm not sure what road we're on. I've been on it for the last couple hours, but there is no. Really cool tree. We have cool trees here. Now this one, these are just blooming now. I think they're called apple blossoms, maybe? I could be off, but we have different ones. White ones, pink ones. But this one's all filled out. It's a very happy tree. But boy, everything's starting to bloom here in Washington, and it's starting to look real cool. Real nice. All the colors are popping. Actually, there's a couple more of those trees out by the street, but I can't tell if there's a pink one. If I find one, I might throw it in there for that. But camera flipped. There we go. We're back in business. But guys, I don't get it. How could there not be a camera here? Maybe they're like supersonic on the top of the building, and they can zoom in like, I said supersonic, like super zoom. But this might be someone leaving. Here, I don't know. It's just weird to me. But we're gonna check this side. Maybe really check it. But see, that one car's still there. He's still there. I don't know what he's doing in there, but he's been there for the last 20 minutes. But this is weird. There's actually a sidewalk that goes completely around this. Completely around the police department. So you can go all the way a little bit past that tree, takes a left around the fence. So that's the fence. Just so you know how big it is. And then that's the end. So I'll do it in real zoom. Let's see. So you go all the way to that tree right there. It's about 5 feet past that, and then you turn and you go on the other side of the fence. And then it maybe goes, I was just at the other end, way down there, so that's how far the police department was when I was down at the other end. So I would say it's 1 square block. So, like 1 square, not like just the length of a block. 1 block, all square around. Sometimes I might not sound like the smartest person. I don't